54 seconds left to play in the first. Miller outside. Martin, the pass to Miller. To the inside. Blocked! Here's Lively. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Green's checked in for Miller. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Timeout called, Portland. The free throw drops for Lively. Here's Charlotte. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Green. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The drive by Miller. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
No, Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Knocked loose. Payton with a steal. And slam dunk by Lively.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one. Good on the second one. A 3 off the inbound. He can't hit that time. Derek Lively has been leading the charge for Portland. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court right now for Portland, they've got Derek Lively. He's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Shays in at the 3.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Micic. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Outside, Green. Screen by Bridges. Here's Micic. And it's off from three-point range. Now Portland with it. Lively with it. Richards picks him up. Lively's shot is off. Payton passes to Lively. And Richards comes to help. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Micic, guarded by Payton. Micic, no good. Pass to Lively. Good. Lively's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Micic, guarded by Payton. Bridges passes to Green. Here's Micic, the shot to stop the run. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Hey, D up on DFC.
Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. Williams comes in for Bridges. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Curry in for Micic. Timeout called, Portland. Ball against Miller. Pass to Curry. Green for three. Lively grabs a miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The three from Ball. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Hornets. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. By himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Curry finds Ball. Over Payton. Charlotte, no good that time either. Ball's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Charlotte. Now here's Ball. He's got 5. They need this. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cousins. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Miller against Ball. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Portland with a rebound. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he recovers it. Miller outside. Knocks down the long J. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter. Ball against Miller. Ball into the lane. Portland with a rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Yep, count it.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And so it's Portland, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Derek Lively. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. Ball is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Williams in at center. And for Portland, Derek Lively is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Miller. And it's Shays in at the 3. Payton against Ball. Outside man. Miller on the wing. Takes the 3. Portland with a rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Shays has got 8.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ball against Payton. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Williams. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Clock is at 3. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Cousins. Lively's got 43 points. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's Bridges on the wing. Miller outside. To the paint. To halt the run. Williams misses. Here's Shays. Guarded by Miller. Another 3 for Portland.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Oh, wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, how about that from the big man, showing a little something special. Tremendous at getting up off the ground and finishing with style.
Williams, a screen on Payton. Ball no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And there's a foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Some changes for Charlotte. Martin, he's checked in for man. And it's Micic in for LaMelo Ball. Miller outside. To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. Yeah, well, he's used to that right there. Cousins does not let the contact deter him. He knows it's not just one guy. It could be multiple. He's still going to find a way to score.
I really don't think. There's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now Portland with it, really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Lively with the bucket.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either. Bridges has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's the break. Lively with the bucket.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Timeout called, Portland. And Charlotte making a change here. Richards is checked in. Lively, he's checked in for Portland. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Slam dunk by Lively.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Here's Micic. Miller outside. Williams passes to Richards. Back to Williams. Off the inbound pass. Miller can't get it to go. Now Portland with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Lively with the bucket.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Up top, Miller. Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. Clock at 6. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Manning.
I mean, just
something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires away from way outside. And no good. Derek Lively has been leading the charge for Portland. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Josh Green, Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin, and it's Micic in at the point.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that one's good. Green.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Theus, the pass to Lively. From downtown, Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Micic, covered by Ingram. There's the triple. He can't get it to go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
That's tipped. Here's Theus. Right wing. Fires the three. And Lively's good for 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Lively. Good work defensively by Richards. He got it. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Williams. Brandon Miller's checked in for Green. And it's Ball in for Martin. Ball passes to Bridges. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's ball, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
Man, he's checked in for Micic. Now Portland with it. Here's Theus. To the middle. Here's Lively. Some solid defense from Williams. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely with the 7-footer. That went off the back iron and out.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Lively with a screen on Bridges. Inside. And they pick up two. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. And he's going for the lob. They swipe it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
They get it back. Pass to Theus for three. On target from range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Derek Lively.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. Just a tremendous motor. And he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And here they come. And buries the jumper to finish off the break. Manning's got 5 points now in the quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Miller outside, out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Timeout called, Portland. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Manning. Sinks it from distance.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Ball finds Bridges. Back to Ball. Looking to win the run. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Pass to Theus. Here's Manning. Takes a three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Miller outside. Williams with the screen from outside the arc. Miller can't get it to go. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Manning. And he banks in the layup.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Now Portland with it. Here's Manning. Another three for Portland.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. So it's Portland now. To the wing on the left. Manning. Another three for Portland.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
And Theus gets it to go. That gives him a double-double. And so Portland takes the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Derek Lively.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Reed, and it's Miller in at the 2 guard. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Miller outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. And it's Vucevic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Shots good by Miller.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Williams.
Switch.
Pass to Levine. To stop the run. Portland grabs the miss. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep. Multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Williams has a screen for Giddey. Shays with the rebound. Miller outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Displaying intensity. Right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Giddey denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. And Portland with the ball. From deep. Traps in the tray.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's White. Outside Levine. White looking around. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic.
So they cheated me on a block right there. It went to the ball with CS. Then he brings the ball all the way through his body. Wow, this game's so bad. Wow. And they say this is like a skill issue. How is this a skill issue? When you time your stuff perfectly, you get cheated. And through the ball. Then he brings the ball through my whole body, goes to my whole, puts his arms through my body. Wow, this game is tough when you get cheated like that. This kind of stuff happens so much.
That's just an aggressive finish.
That's how hard they had to cheat to score on me. They had to put the ball through my hand and my whole body.
He is the pass to Miller. Here's Theus. The tray. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's White. Outside, Levine. Vucevic's screen on Miller. Baseline J on the way, and that's good for two.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Shays can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Theus. Shoots over White. A nice shot by Theus. Theus has got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Vucevic missing. Portland leading by 18. Here's Shays. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Carter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Portland with a change here, too. George is checked in. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Levine. And Portland with the ball. Right wing, here's Shays. And another three for Portland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. Portland leading by 22 to the middle. Here's Shays, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Giddey. Still scoreless. Off target at the rim. Here's Theus. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
Stolen by George. Here's Reed. To the wing on the left. Here's Theus. Hits the jumper in space. Theus has got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Portland leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Paul George, and it's Theus in at the point.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Dosunmu. That's tipped.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Pass to Theus. Sinks the triple. Theus. Has got 11 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Carter outside. Now here is Smith. Lock at 6. Releases. And again, Chicago. No good. Inside. A nice shot by Reed.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Giddey kicks to Craig. It's good from long range. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Reed. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Booz Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. So for the Bulls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Booz Ellis. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. And here's Portland. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
There's Ball with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Dunked by Reed.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Pass to Vucevic. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Timeout,
Changes
timeout.
for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Here's Vucevic. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Chicago, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he can't get the first one. Josh Giddey's checked in for Javon Carter. Good on the second free throw. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. A 3 ball. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Here's Reed. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Reed's got 16 points.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
The Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Iverson passes to Worthy. Portland moving the ball around. And another 3 for Portland.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Levine against Baylor. Reed. White with the double team. Back to Reed. And a dunk by Reed.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Levine against Baylor. Good work defensively by Baylor.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Baylor passes to Reed. Lays it up off the glass. Reed's got 27 points.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. With 1 on the clock. He's off on that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Portland out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from Willis Reed.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Start it.
Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's Reed. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Portland.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Levine's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. George dishes to Reed. And another 3 for Portland.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And White kicks to Levine. Williams passes to Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's deflected. And now Portland on the break. Here's Reed. Oh, my goodness, the slam. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to. Send the ball.
Giddey sets the pick for White. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Misses the jumper. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Levine against George. Excellent D there from George. And here's Portland. They've got a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Vucevic. It's deflected. Pass to Reed. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Reed's got 41.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Vucevic, and it's Carter in for Zach LaVine. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Outside Williams, three-pointer. And again, no good by Chicago. And Portland with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Reed misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. They're putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. Carter looking around. Smith outside. The three. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Ball. Checked in. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For three, Smith. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Start it.
Here's Reed. Non-stop scoring machine here. Trains the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his feet right out the window there.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Bulls have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw missing.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And he's good on the second. Smith against Iverson. Pass to Reed. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's Portland now. On the floor for Portland. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Reed. Then it's Iverson, and it's Thiessen at the two-guard spot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Dunk by Reed.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Carter against Iverson. Outside, Ball. Carter up top to the inside. And it's Smith missing. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here's Reed. And another three for Portland.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Ball. And just miss after miss right now. Ball's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Cousins dishes to Reed. Cousins with a screen on Smith. A nice shot by Reed.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. The layup missed. And Portland with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Smith, the pass to Dosunmu. Carter on the wing. Iverson covering. 6 on the shot clock. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The free throw drops for Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Buzelis. Dean comes in for Dosunmu. Josh Giddey's checked in for Ball. And it's Kobe White in for Javon Carter.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Giddey kicks to Levine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Portland. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Payton. Payton throws it down hard.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
White the pass to Levine. Giddey sets the pick for Levine. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That's good from Payton.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Williams is checked in for Jalen Smith.
Who's got Josh?
Ingram.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Heaton, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Ingram dishes to George. It's stolen by Vucevic. White with it, now guarded by Ingram. White wide open, he fires. That shot is off. And so here's Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
White down low. Payton's there. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Outside, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Levine for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Manning. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
George against Levine. It's rebounded by Manning. Here's Payton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Willis Reed.
These cards suck. What a waste. I should have just did the 2 of the other ones. Got me. Play 13 more games for that.